Отнесем соловьев ловчему.
Good health to you, sir.
So, I prowled around for a while, and I have something for you.
Wonderful! How many did you get?
All three.
So that's all of them. Excellent. Let's hope the burden never hears about my little mistake.
Let's hope not.
Thank you, lad. Here's something for your efforts.
Can you teach me to be a better archer?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Давай дешевле.
Is this enough?
Well, now. Agreed. Take care.
I'd like you to show me some hunt.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Isn't that quite... What do you say to...
I'd almost shake on that. Agreed. Take...
Good health to you. Take care now.
Так, тут все. Тут еще что-то какое-то занятие появилось.
I'm glad to see you.
How are you coping?
As well as we can, Henry. You can be glad Sir Radzig took you into his service. I hear you even go hunting with Lord Capon.
I've been once. And I don't think it'll be happening again anytime soon.
Ah, it's a shame. Because I was gonna ask a favor of you. I'm sure you know there's a lot of hungry mouths here, so I thought you might be able to help.
I don't know. I'm not such a great hunter that I could feed all the refugees.
No, that's not what I meant. It's the townspeople here who have a taste for game. They want to live like the nobility, see? A few of the burghers have been to see me already, to ask if we'd try our luck in the woods. They promised us supplies in exchange. Flour, lard, eggs, and the like. But we can't afford to take the risk of poaching. We're barely tolerated as it is. If one of... But I was thinking, you're in Sir Radzig's garrison, and you...
Well, I got away with brawling with Lord Capon, so I don't suppose they'll string me up for a few hares.
Great, Henry. I really appreciate it. The local tailor was asking me about getting some hares to put on a feast for a visiting merchant.
All right, I'll bring you something.
Thank you.
Good luck then.
Так, у нас же вроде есть замечательно.
Good luck then.
Но испорчено уже. Хотя вроде бы вот только собирали, ходили. Так, у нас в Танберге. Есть шкуры. Все пути ведут на Стальберг. Все дороги вернее.
God save you.
I've got those hides you wanted.
Now that's what I call quality. That'll do me just fine. Here, you've earned a bit of coin.
Couldn't you use some hides?
I'm in need of boar hides, believe it or not. They don't make very good leather, but the cobbler uses it to make cheap shoes. And there's a lot of demand before autumn. Take care.
Так, а шкура кабана, по-моему, в таверне была. В сундуке. Ну ты молодец, конечно, сел на сундук на мой. Не повезло, не фартануло. Может, они не в сундуке у нее? Опять не успею. Едет 1000 лет.
Yeah. Yeah.
Henry, I'm so glad.
Teresa, I brought you something.
My, Hal. How chivalrous. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
I've brought...
Hey,
What are you
lad,
playing at, Hal?
don't you want a
Are
little
you trying to get me
wager
drunk
on the
enough to have
racket?
your way with me?
How about now? Fancy a walk to the town?
That sounds wonderful. Everyone says the Broken Wheel Tavern is the fun place to be in the evening. I want you to take me there.
Have you ever been to a tavern?
Me and my father used to stop at the tavern in the glade when he was taking the flour into town, but he never wanted to take me inside. What do you think, Hal? Shall we go?
And just where might that be?
Just above the upper gate, a little before you reach Ratai.
Well, I don't see why not. But you'll have to try some ale while you're there.
I will, I promise.
Let's be going then.
Hey, lad! Don't you
Go
want
to
a little
taverns a
wager
lot, do you?
Sometimes. If I want a proper meal, I have to. You wouldn't want to eat the stuff I cook.
That's true. I haven't forgotten that bet you made back in Skalitz that time.
Don't talk about those oat cakes. Fritz's belly heaves at the very mention, even now.
And that's where you go to woo wenches, is it?
Yeah, naturally. The taverns and baths are where the best ones gather.
You lout.
There's no need to take it the wrong way.
I'm not taking it any way at all.
It's all right. I'm only joking. I don't go picking up women in taverns. I prefer a different sort.
What sort might that be?
All mouth and green eyes.
You're such a...
Come on then. So, here we are. Shall we order something?
Yes, definitely.
Service?
Ah, a pair of lovebirds. What would you like to order?
Is it all right?
It's excellent.
This ale, there's no better in the province.
You know what?
What? What are you doing? Oh, no.
Oh.
But really?
Yes. Oh, come on, be brave.
No, I've never...
Hand on my hip.
I don't even know how.
And off we go.
But really, I don't know how.
You're doing just fine.
All right.
По воздуху пляшет.
All right.
It's fine. Not so bad. You wore me out.
And you said you couldn't dance.
How about a dance with a real man?
How about you leave me alone and bother someone else?
Oh, come on. It's a crime to waste a body like that on a scrawny boy like him. You got tits like a cow in calf. That's it. I like a woman to fight before I fuck her.
Ах ты курва.
You'll pay for that, boy.
Сейчас я тебе твою свиную морду наколочу. Бобр курва.
He deserved
I'm over here.
My hero. Does it hurt?
You should worry about the other fella. I'm fine. Ow!
Of course you are. That's why you wince every time I touch you. You saw him off, though. He wasn't feeling so playful after you'd finished with him.
That tickles.
Baby.
So, you'll probably be fine. But try to give your hands some rest. Don't go lifting anything too heavy.
Thank you. Can I take you home?
You never give up. Are you sure you don't need a bit more rest? I can find my own way home.
I'll manage those few extra steps.
Come on then, hero.
I'll give you this. Nights out with you might be painful, but they're never boring.
I do my best.
Well, you should go in before Peshek starts fretting. Oh.
Говяжья башка. Надо этим балбесам сообщить, что мы им работу нашли.
Yeah. Yeah.
Надо было пешику вещи продать.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
All right, but it'll cost.
Isn't that quite a... What do you say to...
Come now. Agreed. Now listen up. See you later.
The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. Couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only... the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage. Goodbye.
Hey, how'd you get so...
I want to get better at fist.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the base.
All right, but it'll cost you. Now, pay close attention. God be with you.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I'm interested in more about...
All right, but it'll...
Isn't that quite... Are we agreed?
That's not... Agreed.
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound right.
Leave it be, Howell.
If you say so.
Good luck then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Do you want something?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work that's not entirely... Well,
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For a reward, of course.
Then it's lucky for you that I happened along. Who do you want me to rob?
There's a farmer who lives in the craftsman's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from the herbal. He's as superstitious as an old...
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you manage to nick his... Good luck to you.
Так вот надо грабить. Без всяких рисков. Придушил, забрал и пришел.
Here's the farmer's pouch you asked for.
Great, thanks. He'll have a fit when he finds out. He won't get a wink of sleep till he gets a new one. You see, he's got this idea he'll be eaten alive by
I'm always on the lookout for work. What have you got?
When I worked for the farmer, I took a fancy to his maid. Only she's got someone else. A draper. He gives her fine shawls and chemises. Go and steal the shawl she has.
What use would her shawl be to you?
I'll slip it to someone else and then tell the draper his sweetheart puts no value on the gifts he gives her. He's really...
That's a cruel way to treat the poor girl. Sorry, I won't do it.
Poor girl. What about me, who she left without a thought?
I've decided I'll...
Thank you.
Farewell.
What do you think you're doing? You've no business here. Must something here about.
Че тебе надо, иди.
Hey, is someone there?
Ничего личного. Просто квест.
I brought you that girl's shawl.
Thank you. I'll hide it in the farmer's bed and then tell the draper. He'll cripple the bastard if you don't kill him.
Who is it you want to get revenge on? The farmer or his maid?
All of them. They're all a bunch of diabolical swine.
Is there anything else you want?
One last thing, but it won't be so easy this time. I got my own back on the farmer and that wench. Now it's steal the tinderbox he carries. It's his pride and joy, and he's always boasting about how fine it is. Everyone knows it's his. Once you've got it,
What reward will I get?
I'll give you a pair of boots I just got from the cobbler. You'll never find more comfortable ones in your life.
All's fair in love and war, but that's going too far.
What's your problem? Theft is theft, ain't it? But suit yourself.
What was it you wanted from me exactly?
I want you to help me get my own back on the draper who stole. Steal the tinderbox he kept.
The avenging angel is at...
God be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What else you, sir?
Are you in need of a helping hand, Master Butcher?
Up an hand? No. But I've got a problem with supplies.
I understand. The roads aren't safe these days.
No, that's not what I meant. Beef and pork I can get plenty of. But the burgers here have a taste for aristocratic food. And maybe you can...
You want me to poach game?
Heaven forbid I would ever suggest such a thing. No.
I don't want to spoil your plans, but game doesn't...
No, but if you happen to be walking in the woods and...
All right. Let's say I'll take a walk in the woods and I'll...
Excellent. I'm glad to see you speak my language. Get me a wild boar for now, so I can see what you can do. And don't worry, you'll be well rewarded. Take care now.
Кабанятины захотел.
Yeah.
Так, а тут у нас оружейник.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Any chance of some work?
Well, come to think, there is one rather delicate matter to it. He said he'd come from the Holy Land, and he was selling very...
I see.
Well, I heard he had some fragments of a sacred sword that once belonged to the... But by the time he reached me, he had no pieces left of the sword. All he had was some dubious wares, splinters from our Lord's...
And where did the pieces of the sword go?
He sold them off to swordsmiths and blacksmiths hereabouts. They just keep them lying around at home for good luck. Can you even imagine what power it would command? If you could get me all the pieces of the...
Are you sure the Queen of Sheba's a Czech queen?
Who else would she be? Have you not heard of her?
Uh-huh. Isn't it a bit strange that some pilgrim would have something so valuable?
Are you suggesting he might have been lying? Well, people aren't to be trusted, but this is nothing to joke about. God would smite him in a flash if he made light of holy relics that way.
What kind of power did this sword have?
What do you think? It brought its bearer good luck in combat and protection from enemies.
Where can I find the powers?
Like I said, the smith hereabouts bought them from him. They say the largest piece is with the rat-eyed swordsmith. The bastard probably won't want to sell. But if you manage to swipe it somehow...
I could do with a sword like that. What if you sold it to me?
Well, everything has its price. But this one would be expensive. Getting hold of the bits is one thing.
Well, it does sound very interesting. I'll ask them and see what I can do.
Excellent. You'll see you won't regret it. I'll pay you well. God be with you.
Так, у меня в коннике что-то там было.
Good luck to you.
I'd like to discuss...
Are
we agreed?
That sounds...
Very well.
God be with you.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not?
Agree?
I'd almost shake...
Oh, that's...
Так, и броню надо продать. Я мясо выкинул, собака жрет.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for pieces of a sword that a pilgrim from the Holy Land...
I would. Of course I would.
Well?
It's a load of tripe. Only a fool would have given that trickster.
But if he lied about that sort of stuff, it would be a terrible sin.
Don't be so gullible, lad. That bastard never saw the... Take care now.
Так, а у него столько нету.
Take care now.
Так, что у нас? Кто тут еще есть? Спец. Колейщик.
God be with you.
Can you show me how?
Certainly.
I'm interested in.
Wouldn't you rather learn the
Well.
Так, ну это богатый Буратино.
Let's have a word about the.
Aye?
Are we agreed?
That's bad.
What about this?
A nice sum.
Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you.
Yeah.
Тьма.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to help with?
Well, depends what you... There was one troublemaker around here not long ago. We dealt with him. He was selling some relics. The villagers sent the bloody swindler packing so fast you couldn't see his heels for dust. All the way to Ledechko, I believe. I reckon he won't last. And there's another thing. Of course, it's your own Skalitz folk need the most help. There's some of them at the monastery. I talked to Johanka a few times. She's working her fingers. I'm sure she'd welcome some good Samaritan who'd lighten her load. That's all I can think of. God be with you.
Yeah.
Cabbage! Cabbage! Green cabbage!
Мне портной нужен.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day to you.
God be with you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
May the Lord watch over you. May the Lord watch over you.
watch over you. Let's have a word about the... Aye. Satisfied? Come now. Aye. Farewell. God be with you.
Some change for you here. Thank you.
До ночи, что ли, ждать его придется?
No need to be shy.
Problems with stomach ulcers? Buy my potions made... Huh. I know you.
What?
Of course, my dream. You were in a boat made of bone.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables. Look,
Would you teach me
smell.
more?
Aren't they
Certainly.
lovely?
Come right up. It's
I'm
a
interested
feast
in
for
more...
your eyes
Wouldn't
and
you
your
rather-
stomachs. It's hard to resist.
Well.
You'll not find better meat anywhere.
Will you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more of...
Wouldn't you rather learn...
Well. All right. Tell me about this dream of
Carrots
yours.
and apples picked
That
today
dream.
to put a smile on
Yes,
your face.
that dream has come true.
Salami,
I dreamt that a young man would become my...
shapes, sizes and flavours.
And that's supposed to be me?
Who else? What's your name, young man? Henry. So, Henry.
Garlic soup for the winter,
your
onion
cottage
soup for
burnt
the
down
spring.
First, tell me,
asparagus for
who are
taste,
you,
prunes
and
for
what do you
ails
do?
Try
Me?
them.
I am an unworthy, low, and miserable servant of Providence. Scholar or merchant?
believer or he. Without home or kin, I wander this world with my wagon. Ointments, relics, aromatic herbs.
Cured and fresh. From the woods or from the pen.
What exactly does it
all tastes
entail,
delicious.
becoming your apprentice?
A lot of work and strenuous labor. Knowledge of medicine, theology, and white magic. You have to study the great works of the ancients and...
Nothing to it.
That's why God has sent you.
Sausages, lard of all kinds, and scratchings that make your mouth water more than the finest cake.
All right, I'll be your apprentice.
Wonderful! Oh, glorious day. I have a successor in my work.
So, how do you plan to start training me?
With a test of your practical skills.
Oh.
I have my eye on 3 rare objects of
Go on.
First, I need a tooth of Saint Procopius. Then I'll need a branch from a topping out hung on a church.
Bloody hell, that's a lot. All right, one thing at a time. This topping out, what's that?
You're not a carpenter, it seems.
No, I'm a blacksmith.
I see. Well, a topping out is a decorated spruce or a conifer tree hung on top.
Tasty. Good on bread and for frying. Come and get it, fine people.
Then all we need to do is break off a branch somewhere, buy a few ribbons, and we've got our...
You don't understand, young man. The topping out was sanctified by a priest, and it hangs on the highest church far and wide.
Fair enough. That topping off is hung pretty high, isn't it?
Naturally. It hangs on the rooftop according to tradition. And the church is tall.
And how am I supposed to get it down?
Damned if I know. But they had to...
Very well, I'll get it. About that tooth.
I know. Yes, it would be very difficult to gain such a...
I'm listening.
A layman named Procopius lives by the monastery. And it just so happens, thanks to my intricate medical...
How did he find out he has a sore tooth?
As it happens, he told me at the time.
From the yard or
And how am I supposed to get the tooth?
I haven't the faintest idea. You'll have to think of something. But
Wouldn't that be swindling people?
it is, and it isn't. If I sell that tooth as the tooth of Saint Procopius...
Does it really matter whose tooth I...
Of course it does. The name Procopius in this holy land is shrouded with mystical power.
Meat, cured and fresh.
Fine,
From the woods
I'll
or
get...
from the
Wonderful.
Bed. It all tastes delicious.
This player's talisman. Where am I...
I actually have a specific one in mind. Here at the inn, there's a dice player who always has
A cat's paw? I thought players bring along a rabbit's paw for luck.
I thought so too. But this man is winning one game out.
Oh. How am I supposed to get the talisman from him?
I haven't a clue.
Very well. I'll get you the paw. I'll get looking for those...
Excellent!
We
Come right
even
back.
have two popes. What is it about believer to make of it? One pope Rome.
У вас что, котелка покушать нету? Ничего личного, просто квест.
Greetings. Good luck then.
Good day to you.
Are there any problems?
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord. Farewell.
Так, надо тут заночевать.
Good day to you.
Can I sleep?
Aye. For how long?
Just the one night.
No problem.
A tanker
Here you are.
God bless.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
I've got the draper's tip.
He who laughs last, laughs loudest. Here's a... Take care now.
Там за сапоги. Туфли. Так, я вот думаю, надо обучиться чтению.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't know his name. Do you know anyone with a limp?
Must be that farmhand Lubosh. I don't know what the hell you'd want him for, and I don't much care. He's got a cottage on the edge of the village near the stream.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
Ученье, свет.
Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Экзамен.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Котелок.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read them?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
I read the page.
So tell me, District Poulet, what's written there?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Farewell.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Finally.
Эх, сейчас как все прочитаем. Так, получается, когда сидим, у нас эффект. С букваря начать. Прикольно. Уже стемнело. Мне в корчму заночуют.
Pour me an ale. Good day to you.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
Indeed, there is. Just last night, Father Godwin was here, calling fire and brimstone down on old Gertrude, the herb.
Is there anything suspicious going on in these parts?
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here, but I don't...
What would you want with him?
Bottoms up!
Have you got a bed for the night?
All right. For how long?
Just the one night?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
Here you are.
You'll like it here.
Can I sleep?
But you've...
No, thank you. Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a Take care now.
Look out!